Istanbul, an extraordinary city, a bridge between Europe and Asia, where ancient culture and history blend with modern life. It is famous for its splendid monuments and its vibrant urban energy, filled with colorful markets, majestic mosques, and lively neighborhoods overlooking the Bosphorus. It is a unique city where East and West coexist harmoniously. In the heart of Istanbul, where history meets the present, a special resident has captured the city's heart, a stray dog named Boji. Boji is a stray dog. He is a mixed Anatolian shepherd with brown golden fur, dark eyes, and floppy ears. He uses buses, subway trains, trams, and ferries. He is one of many animals that take public transportation, yet he has something special, perhaps something mysterious, and has become a star simply by being himself. His adventures first became known to the public in mid-2021, and municipal officials began tracking his movements. They were amazed by his ingenuity. Avlin Erol, a spokesperson for Metro Istanbul, stated, "We noticed a dog using the subway and trains, and he knows where to go. He knows where to get off. It's as if he has a purpose. But what is that purpose? Is he perhaps looking for someone he used to travel with on specific routes?" It is estimated that Boji traveled up to 30 kilometers a day, passing through dozens of subway stations, and even taking at least 2 ferries. City officials, incredulous, decided to organize his vaccination, and he was fitted with a microchip that allows them to track where he has been. He used up to 29 subway stations in a single day, and on one occasion, he even reached the Prince's Islands. Municipal workers took responsibility for caring for Boji. They take him for grooming, medical checkups, and behavioral studies to ensure he's well. They even built him a special kennel in one of the subway stations where he can rest and eat whenever he returns. Boji, the name he was given, comes from the railway term bogie, the part of the train where the wheels are located, which is Boji's favorite spot as he seems to love the vibrations. Boji doesn't really like cats, even though he shares their free spirit, and he lives in a city, Istanbul, which is famous for its stray cats, so much so that it has been nicknamed Catstanbul. Despite this, he is loved by everyone he meets. A true free spirit with an eccentric passion for travel. He finds food and water everywhere, thanks to the efforts of caring people, but he prefers to wander and always knows where to go. Monitored by an app by the workers, all he wants is to hop on transport, whether it's a tram, bus, or ferry. He waits for the subway doors to open, barks at the waves while on the ferry, and always chooses the sunniest spot to relax. Quite bizarre, right? Boji's fame has earned him a special place in the hearts of Istanbul's residents. For many, he's not just a dog, he's a member of the community. He finds food and water all over the city, whether it's a bowl in front of a restaurant or an area dedicated to animals in a subway station. One day, Boji entered a restaurant, and while some tried to shoo him away, others stood up to defend him. "It's Boji," they said. "Don't chase him away. When people recognize you like that, you've truly achieved celebrity status." People post their selfies with him on social media, and now he even has his own social media accounts with thousands of followers. The city has even started putting up posters with information about Boji, so people know how to interact with this special traveler. And his fame has spread beyond the borders of Istanbul and Turkey. Even CNN has talked about him. And a famous Getty Images photographer, Chris McGrath, spent a day following Boji on his urban adventures. All he wants to do is get on public transport. Every time he passes by a bus or a ferry, he just wants to get on board. It's incredible. Once I saw him choose between 2 ferries. One was going to Eminönü, the other to Beşiktaş. He checked both of them, and somehow he knew which one he wanted to take. It's like he has a map in his head. However, not everyone is kind towards animals. Boji has also been the victim of attacks, particularly slander. After capturing the hearts of millions on social media and being noticed for regularly using public transport, Boji was accused of leaving feces on a tram. However, the city's surveillance cameras revealed that he was framed by a man who placed the feces on a seat after taking it out of his pocket. Human pettiness. In 2022, Istanbul's mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu announced that Boji had been adopted by a businessman, billionaire Ömer Koç, bringing relief to those concerned about the dog's safety. Boji now has a home where he can walk and run freely. Thanks to Ömer Koç, the businessman who adopted Boji, the famous dog of Istanbul, known worldwide, İmamoğlu said on Twitter, Boji will have a protected home where he can run to his heart's content, away from people who want to harm him, the mayor added. Boji is more than just a dog. He is a symbol of freedom, adventure, and the spirit of a city that never stops. But if you go to Istanbul hoping to meet the city's most famous traveler, you'll be disappointed. He was last seen in March 2024, accompanied by Koç in London, naturally on public transport.